It's draft week and I'm excited. I'm really like I'm really excited for the NFL draft. Obviously, me as a Falcons fan, I have no idea what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do our final mock draft for the year. It's obviously gonna be 100% correct. You guys can come back on Thursday and be like, "Oh my god, he got all of them right." But I'm not gonna do any trades because you never know. There's probably gonna be some trades. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of movement. But let's roll into this today. Again, if I pick someone for your team that you don't like, don't get mad at me. Maybe I don't know your team as well as you do. That's why you're the expert for the Lions and I'm not. Let's roll into this. Let's be great. I want to first give a shout out to one of our new subs, Cookie Control here. Thank you so much for your support. And as always, if you guys enjoy the channel, please make sure you are subscribed and you drop a like on the video. It does help me out. Some of these may be a little easy, some not. Again, this is what I think the teams would do, not what I would do, okay? All right, we get that. Because, again, there's going to be trades and stuff. Whatever. Jacksonville, pretty easy. We know they're going to take old man Lawrence here for sure. Right, that's pretty simple. The Jets. Again, the big feeling here with the Jets is Zach Wilson. I don't think that that's a surprise for anyone. We're going to give him Zach Wilson. Now, the Niners is where it comes into play. Now, if I were San Francisco, I would take Justin Fields. I'd like Justin Fields. I do. But all we see in here is that they don't, for whatever that reason is. And I will admit, I am not the best quarterback talent evaluator. I'll admit it. But everyone says they're taking Mac Jones. We'll give them old Mac Jones, I guess. Now, Atlanta, this is, again, I feel like this is probably a trade spot, because there's a lot that could happen here, and I'm gonna give more of an insight here, because the idea of trading Julio Jones right now is a thing, right? We've seen that bantered around, and what they do here is going to tell us a lot about what their plans are. So obviously, if they were to take Jamar Chase or someone like that, they probably are trading Julio, right? We got to imagine that. If they take Kyle Pitts, there's still a chance they could trade Julio. If they take a quarterback, I don't think they trade Julio. So what will Atlanta do here, in my opinion? If they were to stay at 4, I think they end up taking Pitts. So we're going to take Pitts. When we hit Cincinnati, again, I really feel that they could use a weapon, man. They could use a weapon. But I feel that they're going to take Rashawn Slater here. And then we're going to hit Miami, and then Miami probably looking for weapons. Probably. Miami's a really solid team overall. So I figure they'll take Jamar Chase here. They're not just going to go with a bias and take another Bama guy. Once we get to Detroit, again, Detroit has a lot of needs here, but I think they're an area here where they could trade for sure. But if they're still here at 7, I'm going to give them Mr. Sewell. When we get to Carolina, this is where things would be interesting with these quarterbacks that's still on the board. Yeah, they got Darnold, right? Okay. Does they see him as the future there? Not if you get a chance to pick who you want. And here again, since we're not doing any trades, I'm going to give them Justin Fields. And then we land at Denver. And again, I feel like Denver could sort of do whatever they want here for real. But we're going to end up giving them Trey Lance. They're not sold on Drew Lock. We know they're not sold on that. If Dallas stays here, they're going to take JC Horn, in my opinion. Why not? The Giants, again, could do a ton of things here. But I feel like Jalen Waddle falling to the Giants just sort of, it fits really well for them. I think it's a really good fit on that team. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of firepower now, but that's okay. You know, give Danny Dimes all the weapons he can have, right? Why not? We're going to fall there. The Eagles falling to 12 here. They traded back. I think they still end up with someone they want here in Devonta Smith. Once we get to the Chargers here, again, there's a lot they could do. I think they would have taken a receiver if one was here. Maybe they trade up. Otherwise, I feel like they're going to take Mr. Surtain right there. Once we get to Minnesota, they need a couple things here. I would normally want to give him Jalen Phillips here, but there's issues there with him. So I think instead they just sort of protect and give me Darisaw right there. New England, obviously a very huge trade-up candidate for what they could do. They could really trade up here. And I think they probably might. Caleb Farley has his own sort of potential issues here. I'm going to give them Micah Parsons. I don't think that's what's going to happen at all, because I think they won't be there. But that's where we fall. Once we get to the Cardinals, I feel like they do take the chance on Caleb Farley. I know I've seen some people talk about him falling out of the first round potentially. It could happen, obviously, right? But I feel like someone's going to take a chance on him. That's just pretty standard, pretty normal. So we'll give them Farley there. Once we get to the Raiders, I feel like the Raiders would be willing to take a chance on Jalen Phillips here. They need some help there for sure. They also need, this says they need O-line. Tevin Jenkins. I just don't see the Raiders taking an O-lineman that high. Maybe they do, but I'm gonna give them Jalen Phillips. If someone is gonna take a chance on him, it's gonna be them. I feel like, right? We get up to Miami, and Miami could. This is a bit of a luxury pick here, and I'm still gonna give them a weapon. I'm gonna give them Najee Harris. I think we did this last time too. Really feel like that's where they're going. Washington, while they probably wanted some other stuff right here, I do feel that giving them Kevin Jenkins is probably the call. We get to Chicago. Again, Chicago needs quite a bit here. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up taking Rashad Bateman here. They need a receiver, so let's just throw him in there. It's probably not what people in Chicago want. Maybe I don't know. Whenever I see these Midwest teams and Big Ten players, I just always feel like they just fit so well together. Right or wrong, who knows? But that is what it is. We get to the Colts right here. They obviously still need some stuff here. This gets a little harder for me, guessing what they really want to do here. This is the first one where I feel like a little stumped, where they could start to reach for someone here. It's crazy to me that they need tackles, but with Costanzo retiring, is this where they really want to address that need, or do they just want to sort of get somebody else in here? I think they just go for pass rush, and I'm going to give them Kwity Paye. I think they could obviously take a tackle there. There's obviously a need there, a very glaring need, but they can get someone else there. They seem to work out very well with this. Once we get down here, again, this gets tough. The Titans, they need someone here, and I feel like they may even reach for Eric Stokes here. I feel like that's kind of it. I don't know. Maybe you tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. We get to the Jets. I feel like they're going to take one of the edge rushers here for sure. I don't know if that's a great thing. They need so much help. You would want them to get a weapon to help Zach Wilson here, but I don't know if they reached yet. We'll give them Ojulari. Steelers, again, lots that they could use here. They will. I feel like they're going to draft defense. That's just what they seem to do a lot for me here. I don't know enough about Greg Newsome. I'm going to give them Greg Newsome though, because, I just don't know, to be honest. All right, we swing back around to the Jags again here, and they need help. We know that they need help. They need a lot. There's a reason why they're at the top with the Jets, and I think they're going to start protecting here. We'll take Leatherwood for them. The Browns, I saw something this morning about like the Browns maybe trading up, which would be a little crazy. Browns are a super deep team right now, which is crazy to say. But I'm going to give them Barmore here. I feel like they do such a good job drafting defense right now. The Ravens, again, I'm going to give them Jeremiah. They're always going to snag a monster on defense, and I think that's exactly what they're going to get there. It's going to be a perfect fit for what they want to do. The Saints, I'm not a Saints guy. at all. At all. Their defense is pretty. I mean, they're such a talented team overall, and I hate saying that, but they really are. So they're obviously not going to take. I feel like they may go pass rusher. I feel like pass rush is likely the way that they're going to run here. But I also feel like we'll give them Zaven Collins. I feel like linebacker, they could use a little more. Demario Davis has been playing out of his mind since he's been there. But Demario Davis is getting, I mean, he's getting up there, right? He's getting up there in age a little bit. We hit Green Bay. Again, I know what they need, and I know they obviously want to get some weapons, but I don't really feel like the weapons are here for them. Unless they want to go with... I want to give him Marshall, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. We're going to give him Eichenberg. I'm going to give him Eichenberg. I don't know if that's going to happen. But that's what we're going to do. Buffalo, again, needs help here. I don't know enough about some of these guys, to be honest. I didn't see enough of them play, so I don't want to just make a guess. Because that would honestly just be a random guess. But we'll just give him Joe, Tryon, whoever that is. I didn't see him play a lot. Read a bit about him, but again, that's just me guessing, fortunately. And then we get back here at 31 for the Ravens. And where are we going to go today? We'll give him Jason right there. Former Kansas City pick, right? And then the Bucks at the very end, they can do whatever they want. They have such depth. We'll give them Vera Tucker. Just gives them even more depth, right? Tristan Wirfs was a great pick last year. I feel like a lot of this has a potential to happen, but one or two trades is just going to throw everything off. And I'm expecting a very trade-heavy day, starting with the Falcons could trade. Right, the Panthers could trade. We've seen the Chargers leak a potential trade. We've seen the pictures from the draft set where they got the Browns picking 8th. Like, I think there's going to be so much movement this year. I know a lot of there's going to be great. I really truly feel like there's going to be a lot of movement. Starting with whatever Atlanta does, Atlanta's going to dictate a lot of that. As a Falcons fan, I'm excited as possible and nervous. But hey, whatever we do, wherever we go, I'm here for it, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, enjoy watching the draft on Thursday. Be great. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out.